Got him. Got him.
Well, that was a turn up. Nice, it's about 6 pounder, but good fun and new swim. So it's the second fish I've had here. The first one got away from me at the net. He was about the same size. Barbless hooks, so all they have to do is brush themselves against the net, out it comes. So that's good though. At least I got to see him. Wasn't a PB, wasn't a double, wasn't anything I was going to show you. So it's good that he went. That one there that I got in the net, he was just a nice one. He was, you know, stock for in here. They seem to be 6-7 pounds, the standard sort of size. I'm happy with them because they give a good fight. Hoping for a double, hoping for a PB, of course, as always. It'll come, just got to be patient. Okay, just look back at that last clip. I described something as stock. Nothing in here is stocked apart from a few trout. They put in a few stonkers every year, as they call them, sort of, what were they, 9-10 pound, I think, some of them. But nothing in here is stocked in relation to carp. So any carp that I catch, a wild carp, they've just got here by whatever means, and they all seem to be about 6 or 7 pounds. There are some doubles in here, and that's what I'm going for. That's why I'm willing to sit here for hours and wait. I don't want to be pestered by lots of small carp. There are some small ones in here. They're good fun. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. But I want a double, I want a PB, and I want to show it to you. And that's what's going to happen very soon, I hope. So, what are you using for bait, Alan? I hear you asking. Sweet corn. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it works. Frozen sweet corn, tinned sweet corn, doesn't seem to matter. The frozen sweet corn isn't as plump and as luscious to my eyes, but I'm not the one eating it. Carp don't seem to care. They're scoffing it down, and I'm using a size 2 hook on one rod and size 4 on the other. Both barbless hooks. I squash the barbs flat and just see what comes along. It doesn't seem to matter. I'm sort of agnostic about whether they, you know, the 2 or the 4 bites better, catches better, I should say. Don't know. Well, we're at the start of summer in Australia, first week of December, and I'm at a local park lake. The fish in here, there's quite a lot of carp, which are generally despised by people in Australia, and then there's some redfin, and there are also some trout that have been stocked. But I'm going for carp, as I always do. So there's my hook bait. Quite simple, really. That's a size 4 barbless hook with 4 pieces of sweet corn on it, and that just goes out to the swivel, and then the sinker runs up and down the line like that. Very simple. Just like me. So that weight is about 1.5 ounces, I think. So let's see how we go. Well, here's another day down in the new swim. High hopes today. Bit of wind, a bit of cut on the water. Wind's coming in from this direction. Don't know what that means. But yeah, so see how we go. We're going to have a few false alarms today, I'm sure, but I'm confident. Well, I'm putting this down to research and development, this swim. First time I fished it, got 2 lovely 7 pounders. I thought, oh, this is going to be a great swim. Get underneath the overhanging bushes on the island. First day was good. ever since then, I think the wind's been coming from the wrong direction. Now I'm putting it down to that. Research and development, this is. I've got a pop-up on one of my rods, just bought it from the UK, had it shipped over, well, had them shipped over, all the pop-ups, and so we'll see how that goes. So far the pop-ups lasted about 2 hours on the rig, so see, it's more of an experiment to see how long I can, how many times I can cast them in and out and pull them back out again. That's the tricky part, of course. Always, you know, the opportunity to get snagged on something, but hasn't so far. I'll show you my pop-up rig a bit later. It's a bit basic, but yeah, we'll see if it works. And so today's been pretty much one of experiment. Haven't had any bites, not even a liner. The wind's been a bit funny, and you can hear that little beep that's going off every now and again. That's the wind. And if I turn this around, you'll be able to see what's making that noise in the background there. We've got this giant water plume. I don't know if you can see that. So the aerator's working today. You know what the sound of running water does for men of a certain age? Yeah, so yeah, it's been an interesting day. Sun's out, not too hot because the wind's blowing, but it's not carpy. Well, here he is. I'm not going to pick him up and show him to you. He's been in the wars, this one. He's got a bit of a bad gill on the other side. He's not in a good place, but there you go. Well, here's the rig I was R&D'ing, if you can call it that. Pop him down there. Can we see? Yeah, well, that caught me a fish, would you believe? And it caught me a fish from a swim, from a posse just there. I was just in front of the, no, I wasn't, I was in the middle. I was just there. Brilliant. Oh well. R&D over. We've worked it out. Using a pop-up does work. Got 2 baits out. Only one of them got a fish. It was the one with a pop-up. So I'll try again with a pop-up. Catch you later, guys. The wind's still playing havoc. Well, I suppose since I'm talking about the pop-ups, I better show you which ones I've been using. I ordered these, be 6 months ago I ordered them, I suppose, and they came a few months back. I haven't used them, haven't had reason to use them, but here they are. Toppers, 3 different colours. So yeah, that was on a yellow one, because I'm using corn as well on the hook. So I had 2 pieces of corn on that hook and then the popper as well, to just make it sink a bit more slowly. I think I'm fishing in silt. Every time I bring the the line in, I've got silt all around the you know, that leaf mold stuff. I get that around the hook and around the weight. I've got a bit of a sore back at the moment as well, so sorry about that. And today, yesterday, I thought, okay, after blanking, let's try a pop-up, and it's worked, much to my amazement. I don't know why I'm amazed. There's so many guys on the on YouTube using pop-ups all the time. Seems to be working for them. I didn't think I needed to use it in Australia because the fish here, as I said before, it's a runs water. They're not difficult to catch. If I come here for a 4-hour session, I generally expect to catch at least 2 or 3 fish. So yesterday was a surprise, blanking, and today one fish on the pop-up. One swallow does not a summer make, as they say, but it's, as you can probably tell, it's improved my motivation to try different rigs. It's improved my general happiness overall, actually, that I can do something more than just whack on a string of 4 or 5 bits of sweet corn every time. At least doing it this way, I can do that on one hook, and I can then use the toppers and the pop-ups and whatever else on the other. So yeah, happy days.